And our next guests are from the Latinx Social Work Student Organization, and joining us for a look at all the beautiful work that they're doing in our community. And we welcome Luisa Lopez and Nisa Guzman. We welcome you guys to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, this is your first time?
Yes.
All right, everybody ready? First time. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much
Thank
for
you
having
for having us.
Tell us about what you guys are doing.
Okay, well, the Latin American Student Organization at NYU Silver is a student group that was formed to build community for Latinx students at NYU. We've branched out and had events all over the city, so now we consider ourselves to be a city organization, really focusing on building community and educating people about Latino heritage and supporting our social work students to learn as much as they can before they get into the field.
Social work students?
Social
Yes,
work
social
students.
work.
Okay, yeah. And when you come out of that with a degree of?
Masters in social
Masters
work.
of social work.
Yeah. Okay, good. And those letters are?
MSW.
MSW.
MSW. Right? My sister has that, yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, my sister.
She's good people.
Yeah,
You guys stick together.
we do.
So how did you guys get involved with this organization?
Well, Luisa and I are both extended students at NYU, which means that we were able to work full-time while going to school part-time. So we're a little bit non-traditional. We're not the traditional two-year students.
But you're fully matriculated? No?
Yes.
Right
No.
now
Yeah,
we are.
it just means that we took the scenic route to graduation
Got it.
instead of
I
finishing
gotcha.
in 2 years.
Yes.
Finish in 3.
3 years.
I gotcha.
So this is our last year at Silver.
The scenic
And-
route.
So for me at least, whenever this organization had events, I was never able to attend because I was working full-time and I'm non-traditional. So over the summer, Luisa and I had class together and we sat down and spoke about leadership and what that would look like and how we can include the non-traditional Latinx students at NYU. And that's how I kind of got involved with the organization.
So you guys have class, all right?
Yeah,
A lot of class.
a lot of
How
class.
did you get involved?
Well, for me, my journey was a little different. I'm involved in other student organizations at Silver, but those really are there to support the entire student body, not any particular cultural group. Personally, New York City is a city that has 29% of its people identify as Latino, and there are very few Latino bilingual or just Latino social workers in the city to support that population. I thought that my job was really to create a
Create the
space,
awareness.
create
Create
a
a
space, yeah, to create awareness around Latino issues, not just at NYU, not just in New York City, but in the outside community as well. And this was a perfect space for that, and then a perfect opportunity for that.
And with all the organizations coming together, the women's movement, now the kids, are coming up and doing some things, and they're 16 and 17 years old, they're going to be able to vote. You think this will have an impact in this coming election?
No, absolutely.
Are you moving toward that?
We are moving towards that. Actually, one of our plans for the rest of the year, the school year is coming to a close, obviously, in a few months. But one of our plans is really to reach out to community partners that we've made and that we have, and promote voter registration drives for younger people, and really create that space for people to become more involved in the different movements that are popping up right now. Black Lives Matter, the Me Too movement. These are all things that people should get involved in, and we want to support that.
What are some of the recent events that you guys had, or what's coming up?
Oh, a
You
lot.
did a lot. You did a lot.
been a busy
You're all
year.
over the place.
It's been a very busy year.
I'm not talking about the karate and all that stuff.
Yeah, I know. We'll talk about that later.
That's for another time.
Yeah.
So after Hurricane Maria, our organization and other students at the school, we volunteered at the borough
cool.
president's
Yeah.
donation drive. And so we were so impacted by how powerful that is to have the community come together that in October we actually came up with our own donation drive for Puerto Rico and Mexico. That was very, for me, inspirational. My family cooked. You know, we had other students come together. We had a fundraiser. We had a friend from a radio station come in and provide entertainment. And we were able to, fortunately, fill 6 cars of donations. As well as any money that we raised, we
That's
kind
great.
of
We donated to the
donated
Hispanic
to
Federation.
Yeah, that's special.
yeah.
Kudos to you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Next
you.
time your family cooks, can you invite somebody?
Absolutely.
Next time I come on, I'll make sure I have some food.
There you go.
Instead of papers, it'll be a
Right?
plate of food.
So what do you have coming up? What's next?
Well, most recently, the event that we hosted at NYU was a panel. It's called Beyond Black and White, Afro-Latinidad. And we collected several social work leaders in the field, as well as Janelle Martinez, the founder of the Anti-Latina blog. And the event was moderated by Claudio Cabrera from the New York Times.
good.
It was a really phenomenal event where we explored this concept of Afro-Latinidad in our community. And the conversation ran the full array from what does Afro-Latinidad mean, you know, pelo malo, pelo bueno, you know, these really, these really provocative ideas and notions. And it was a really great space to explore issues of police brutality. What does it mean? You know, who can claim Afro-Latinidad? Does it mean where you come from or what you look like? So that was one recent event that we held. Coming up for the rest of the year, we have a few things. We have the partnership with the Latino Social Work Coalition, where we're sponsoring a conference at NYU on March 28th. Look it up. It's going to be a great event where we're going to talk about the social worker shortage and how it affects services to the Latino community in opiate services, immigration services, and foster care services. So that we have that coming up, and a couple of other things for the rest of the
Can
year.
you condense that and speak to the Latino people in Spanish?
You could
Like, the only thing I know is 107.5 WBLS, but you can say.
I think I can. I think I can. Bueno, yo quiero invitar a la comunidad hispana de la ciudad de Nueva York a esta conferencia, marzo 27, donde vamos a estar explorando la falta de trabajadoras sociales y trabajadores sociales que hablan español en nuestra comunidad. El evento va a ser marzo 28 en la Universidad de NYU. Y si quieren más información, puede ir a nuestro website www.latinosocialwork.org.
www.
I need some work. I'm a little rusty.
No, that was good. That was good.
You do better than me.
Give me a high five. That was good. All right, so in English, what's the website?
Well,
www.
the website for the Latino Social Work Coalition is www.latinosocialwork.org. But if anyone wants to reach us, anyone wants to volunteer, we're always looking for community partners, people that we can, people that we are really interested in making a difference in the Latino community and want to bring in social workers, want to explore how social workers can make a difference. We can be reached at our email, which is
silver.lswso@nyu.edu.
All right. Thank you guys for all your wonderful
Thank
work.
you
And thank you
very
for
much.
creating
Thank
the
you for having
awareness. All right. So we're going to get involved with some of the things you're doing. And the next time you get together and do that fundraiser and you guys cook, you know, maybe we can
You
come
see
and
what
roll up our sleeves. They have
happened
food too.
was-
Let's go help.
No, we're actually having, in November, we had a Thanksgiving potluck. In May, we have another potluck. So if you want to come join us.
BronxNet is definitely
yeah,
welcome.
like you can definitely
Thank
come.
you so much. They're wrapping me. What's the website again where we can go get more information?
The coalition website is www.latinosocialwork.org.
And we go to your email.
Well, you can email us silver.lswso@nyu.edu.
All right. Give them both a big round of applause.
Thank you.
Luisa Lopez, president of the Latinx Social Work Student Organization, and Nisa Guzman, vice president of the Latinx Social Work Student Organization. We thank you guys so much, and come back
Thank
again,
you.
okay?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Give our love to the family and everybody working with you. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back with more next. Stay